Throughout my recent years on the internet, there's been one question that has popped into my head time and time again. Why is the Minecraft community so toxic? I mean, I'm sure you don't disagree with the notion that the community is toxic. Just take one look at any disagreement between players on even the most minuscule things. They're at each other's throats for some reason, and it just leaves me baffled that a game that is tailored to all ages and wants to be welcoming to everyone is so incredibly dysfunctional with itself. This is a relatively new thing though, because a few short years ago, the Minecraft community was actually pretty good. We all kind of enjoyed the updates we were getting and we had a great time with each other within the game. So what happened? Well, it's time for me to break out into theory mode. Right after today's sponsor, me. That's right, I'm sponsoring my own video, but it's because I want to send this out one last time before it's over. If you don't know, I'm hosting a modded Minecraft Battle Royale on January 20th, which is only 10 days away. There's more information in the event Discord server I'll have linked in the description of this video, but all you have to know is that applications for this close on January the 18th, and that's only 8 days away. If it sounds like fun, then come on down and apply. It's totally free and it'll be a great time. Now, back to the rest of the community sucking. So what's the deal? Why is the Minecraft community so toxic? Well, I think it all started back in 2019 when Minecraft had its big resurgence thanks to multiple factors like the absolute bangers that were the past few updates and content creators picking up the game again. The content at this time was more survival and SMP based, but not like the modern day hellhole that is SMP content, but rather just simple survival with your friends with no added twists or anything like that. After a while though, a certain type of content really started to become more prevalent. Speedrunning. 2019 was really the first time in a really long time that speedrunning the modern version was faster than an older one. Before 1.14, most speedrunners who ran the random seed glitchless category would run version 1.7 due to many factors. Because of the new villager trades in 1.14, however, running the modern version on a random seed became faster than 1.7 for the first time, allowing for speedrunning to be a more relevant frontrunner when it came to content styles. Speedrunning took the Minecraft community by storm back in late 2019 and basically all of 2020. I'm sure you remember that it seemed like everyone was trying to be a Minecraft speedrunner. This was aided with the 1.16 Nether update, where now the game could be completed faster than ever before thanks to the insane rate at which the new piglins would drop ender pearls from trading. Seriously, the pearl rates before 1.16.2 were so crazy that there was about a 5% chance that a piglin would drop 4 to 8 ender pearls from a single barter. It might not sound crazy, but when you have literal stacks of gold ingots to trade, it really adds up quickly. Speedrunning started dying after 2020 though, as there was a certain someone who decided to cheat a speedrun and deny it for over half a year until they admitted that they accidentally cheated. Yeah, buddy, sure. This gave speedrunners a bad rep, as even the most trustworthy runners in the community could no longer be trusted due to this certain someone's seemingly extremely trustworthy nature. Another factor in speedrunning's death was the fact that just after about a year, the latest version was no longer the meta once again, and because of this, speedrunning was back to where it was before 1.14, just now stuck on version 1.16.1. Even though speedrunning was dying, its effects would be seen even today. You see, speedrunning being mainstream in Minecraft content for that long planted a seed in players' heads. That seed sprouted and grew into this notion that Minecraft is all about going fast and that if you waste time, then you're falling behind and you're not playing correctly. This caused everyone to start playing the game faster, ignoring the small features that were in the game just because they weren't optimal. SMP servers started to become all about grinding and getting the best stuff as fast as possible, causing players to lose interest in their worlds and servers really quickly. Minecraft is all about enjoying the process and reaping the rewards of your hard work, not abusing glitches and game mechanics to make sure everything is as effortless as possible, although it's very tempting to try and do so. Obviously, taking the reason to play out of the game makes you not want to play it, so that's why people stop playing on the worlds after getting their best stuff in like an hour. There is still another factor I haven't touched on yet: PvP. PvP in Minecraft is about as old as the game itself, and although it's gone through many iterations, it's still a large part of the community today. For whatever reason though, Minecraft PvP is extremely toxic. I honestly don't get it. Like, this is a game made of blocks and you fight with pixel swords and you're gonna get toxic over it?
So you wanna act tough trying to kill me, huh? Well, guess what? Guess what? Aw, no more parents.
I really can't explain why PvP is toxic, but the best I can come up with is that because it's like a form of person-to-person competition, we as humans naturally want to be better than the other person because it just makes us look better than other people. So if we aren't, we're really prone to becoming resentful of the people who do best us. Yeah, I'm using sociology to explain toxicity in Minecraft PvP. What am I doing with my life? When Minecraft speedrunning was on the decline though, PvP content started to rise, which means that to the seed that speedrunning speedrunning had planted, PvP was its water and sunlight. Due to the vast amount of PvP content being made around this time, players started to assume this mindset that all players wanted to do is kill people. Combined with the max gear speedrun mindset, you got servers that were focused on getting max gear quickly so that you can kill other people and not get killed yourself. What resulted from this was basically the majority of SMP servers losing all sense of community, because now players wanted to go far away from each other and base up so that they can once again gear up fast and then kill other people without getting killed themselves. And this is really where we rest today. All SMP content you see on YouTube now is just people acting hostile towards each other. And every SMP that pops up is exactly the same. Even on ones where fighting isn't the goal, players still base really far away from each other because one, they've basically been wired to at this point, and two, they're afraid that someone will turn on them and kill them all and steal all their stuff if they live in a community. It's not really surprising though, because that's what every big SMP on YouTube is, and it only reinforces that mindset. For example, there was an SMP that I used to play on that it was structured like one of those modern day fighting SMPs, blah blah blah. But the owner had told everyone that fighting was temporarily suspended so that we could all fight the Ender Dragon as a server. Obvious choice to make as the server owner here. It's a Minecraft tradition to fight the Ender Dragon together on a server. What they did next, however, was so incredibly dirty that it's not even funny. They never actually specified how long the suspension of fighting was, so literally in the middle of the fight, they just decided to call it off without announcing it to anybody and just went around and killed everybody, including me. If you aren't getting it, let me sum it up for you. As the only one with the power to do so, the server owner suspended fighting so that we could gather as a group and fight the dragon. Then, once again, as the only one with the power to do so, they reinstated fighting without telling anyone, meaning that they just did it to gather everyone for free kills. That is literally the definition of admin abuse, being the unjust use of your powers as an administrator to gain an advantage over others. So now across the community, you have an isolated and hateful playstyles on servers, and looking at it that way, it's no wonder the Minecraft community is so toxic. Then there's the hate that players give developers for being quote-unquote lazy. I won't lie when I say that Mojang could definitely be adding more to each update, because realistically they could. I mean, come on, 6 months for a feature that was already partly developed 3 years ago, a mob, a biome, and 2 wood types. They can definitely add more, but they aren't lazy, they're just playing it safe. A message I would like to deliver to players who call Mojang lazy is this: you guys call Mojang lazy even though you are the ones who made them quote-unquote lazy, because you kicked up a stink about an update that got delayed for like a couple of months. The only reason Mojang is playing it safe is because they don't want you to get angry at an update being split again, so they add less to make sure that it gets there on time. But then you yell at them for not adding enough. Like, bro, you're the ones who caused this. They didn't have to give us 1.17, but they did, just because of how bad they felt that they had to split an update. Remember, Mojang gives us major, sometimes game-changing updates for free. They could easily monetize this by making you pay for the updates, but they don't. They just say, give me $30 and you get everything in the future and now for free. So I say appreciate what you have now, because it could be worse. In the end though, I myself can't really do anything about the way the community acts, but if enough of us stand together and say no to this horrendous style of behavior, we can end this and change the landscape of the Minecraft community and its content to something much better. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about the Battle Royale, and I'll see you in the next one, okay?